Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus for Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we completed the last of the levels in Muggshot's turf, and now we have to face Muggshot himself, and that's not going to be easy. Before I begin, though, I do want to show something off, though, if I can actually get to that point. There we go. Press L1. And at any point where you have a conversation between Bentley and Sly going on, you can actually move the character models for Bentley and Sly. Move the left control stick around for Bentley, and the right control stick for Sly Cooper. I wish this was in the sequels. Sadly, it's only here. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get over here. Wow, that was terrible. Thankfully, I was able to hit the guy without getting hit myself. And now we just need to get to the desk and use the keys. When we do, we find this lever, we uncover this, we can hit this, and as soon as we do, we will open up this entrance to Muggshot's own personal lair. Now we just need to get past the guards, and then we can go in. I may die a few times here. I never said this would be a no-death run. Anyway, here we go.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Hey, wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Your father? Wow. You're a Cooper? You know, that Thievius Raccoonus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
What? What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated. Let's rock.
And here we are, starting the battle with Muggshot. And you gotta hit all these mirrors, so that way they reflect sunlight into these crystals. The whole time, you need to watch what you're doing. If you hear Muggshot fires guns, hide behind a crystal, or be prepared to double jump. I'm amazed I did not get hit once there. And once we go upstairs, we will start the second part of the battle. The layout is a little more complex, and we need to be careful, because it is possible to get trapped in a way. Oh, come on. Now I just need to walk around them. There we go. Did I? Yeah, I did hit all of them. Okay. We need to be careful on this second part. Sorry about the silence. I just need to concentrate there. Yeah, you want to be... Oh, come on! I'm about to say, you need to be careful. Because... I press circle. Are you kidding me? Great, I died. You just have to really get to the mirror, from one mirror to another, as quickly as you can without messing stuff up. And it's a little harder than you would think it is. Also, a thing about these boss battles, if I die a few times, I'll get a silver charm. And if I keep dying a few times even after getting the silver charm, I'll get a gold one. So in case you keep dying a couple times, the game does throw you a bone, which is nice, I guess. Oh, come on. I'm avoiding the bullets, game. What more do you want? This is probably one of the harder boss battles in the game.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
And I finally shut up so you can hear what Muggshot says after the first phase of this whole thing. Okay. As soon as I made that terrible landing on the edge of the platform there, yeah, that was kind of going to happen. I think if I die one more time, I'm going to get the pity charm. And I am not doing a lot of talking because, again, I really want to concentrate here. And wow, I was able to run for a good while there.
Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
Anyway. Really want to be quick. Really want to be careful, too. Can't believe I didn't get shot there. Or there. Come on. Ooh. And I'm surprised I'm doing all this dodging. Whew. That was amazing. Okay, we're back here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait here, but this is actually how you're supposed to do it. Thankfully, as long as you're behind the mirror, you can't get shot at.
This is impossible. A little pipsqueak like you, beating a big, strong bruiser like me? It ain't right. You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
Muggshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus contained an entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper. His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide, moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid case off to jail. That was the end of Muggshot's gambling empire, and Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America, and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
And with that, we have beaten Muggshot, and we have gotten everything except for the Master Thief Sprint hourglasses in the second world.
I figured out a way to get us to Haiti.
But before we do that, if you try to go to World 4, you'll see Murray playing PS1. Anyway, let's go to Haiti.
The third member of the Fiendish Five was the infamous voodoo priestess, Ms. Ruby. Born into a family of mystics, other children found her scary. Teaching herself to summon the undead provided what few friends she had. A career in crime allowed an adult Ms. Ruby to punish the world for fearing her as a child. Chief mystic for the Fiendish Five, her powers allowed them to break both the laws of man and nature at the same time. Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip into obscurity. Last known sightings claim she headed out of civilization and deep into the Haitian jungle.
I need to remember that these worlds have episode titles. These worlds, these chapters, these stages, what have you, whatever you call them. But anyway, we are now in the swamp. Besides the usual clue bottles that we have to find again, there are also enemies to beat up and coins to pick up. The coins now have skulls on them.
Sorry, Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up verifiable paranormal activity. But that's not the problem. This swamp is oozing with disgusting mold and bacteria.
Suck it up, Bentley. We got work to do.
All right, then. Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Muggshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that. All you gotta do is,
Jump and hit the circle button.
especially where you see the bark has been worn away, and where it's super slick from icky slime and moss, you'll rail slide like a skater grinding pipe.
I'm liking it.
As I was saying, the skulls here, or the coins here have skulls. And we have some new enemies. We have the mosquitoes from earlier. Those things will fly towards you and try to suck your blood and take one of your hits. Don't let that happen. Also, this drum lets you jump higher. Works much like a trampoline. And it's a good thing I was above that vine so I could land on top of it when I press circle. Also, the spiders will get in your way when you least expect them to. Be ready to hit them with the staff. And be ready to jump over here for 2 more clue bottles. Be ready to beat up 2 more spiders here. And now we have a checkpoint, which I definitely need. You don't have to be in the air to hit the mosquitoes, but it does help. Also, I want to be careful here because, again, the fire can hurt you. You don't want that to happen. Now let's slide over here with the new rail walk and rail slide moves that we have. Work much like the spire jumps, thankfully. And we can soon get over to here. Yowza. Okay. Now this thing here is an enemy. You want to keep swinging so that way you can destroy both the body and the head. It does split into 2 parts when you strike it once. So you do want to be careful. Also looking around just to make sure I didn't miss any clue bottles. Which thankfully I didn't. Do want to go over here though. You want to focus on these guys one at a time. Oh, good grief, are you kidding me? Well, at least there is a charm right here. And there's some clue bottles right here. Should be another one right here, too. Yep. Okay. We should be good at this point. And now we need to leap all the way over here. That way, we can hit this clue bottle and trip this checkpoint. Don't want to be caught in that spotlight because it will be very bad if we do. Wait for this guy to move the spotlight out of the way, sneak past, and then you can beat him up much like any other enemy. Don't forget to get this clue bottle too.
That's Miss Ruby's lair. To get in, you'll need that key on top of a tiki pedestal in the guard compound. There's a bad mojo force field protecting it, so you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
No problem.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up with your head shrunk to the size of a pea. You've got to get past those voodoo guards, and I'm warning you, they're mean and they work
Well, we're gonna have to destroy those candles, and we also have to deal with these guys too. Hopefully, without alerting any of them. Now there are 3 of these things on the edges. These clue bottles. Uh-oh. I'm about to say, there are 3 of these clue bottles on the edges of this area, and you want to look for them whenever you can. And there's going to be 1 more at the exit, so thankfully we haven't missed anything at all. I do, however, want to look for more of the guards first. Thankfully, you can take them out from behind. I thought I would be able to get away from that 1 spotlight from that 1 guy, but sadly I couldn't. At least I was able to make a break for it. And by destroying some candles, we should be able to get rid of the force field, and I believe that is the last one.
You've done it! The Mojo force field is down, and you can steal the key!
Let's get that first. And let's get the vault before I forget. Oh, right, we gotta go to the exit first and get that last bottle. What was I thinking? Well, it is over here. Right there. To the side. Now we can get it.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 588.
Get used to Bentley saying or talking about how he gets his math right, because he does mention that again in the sequels. At least once per game.
Kelly McCooper's notes on how to harness the electromagnetic field created by a rolling raccoon. Now your raccoon roll move will really pack a punch. Plus, it should give you a nice tingling sensation.
So now we can use the roll attack to attack enemies. Why did I? Oh, that's right, I have the water safety. That can't affect me. Right. Well, now that we have that, we can now attack enemies with the roll. We now have a little force field around us that'll zap any enemy that is unfortunate enough to get in the way. And now that we have the key and the vault, we can now go through here and end the level.
My paranormal scanner is maxing out on that structure.
A reading like that could only be coming off Ms. Ruby herself.
I think you're right, Sly. If you want to crack at Ms. Ruby, you're going to have to find a way inside that skull temple.
And that we will have to do. First, we will have to slide down here, and then we should be where the action is. Let's make sure we double jump. Yeesh. She seems reasonable. Also need to remember that the main boss for each world, you do hear from them as soon as you get further into their hub world for the first time. But anyway, we're here now. Does Bentley say anything if we go anywhere? I hope not. Well, there's really not much else that we can do now other than save the game and then carry on in the next video. Join me next time where we take on Ms. Ruby's lair in Haiti and see what new challenges and obstacles will be in our way. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!